we've been together almost 10 years. And the Jeremy of old would be all about, like, the main event was the meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? The main event, it was like a marathon eating event, right?
Yeah.
So I hear that over the past 3 years on keto that your thought processes have changed as you realize what's actually important about Thanksgiving. And it's not the meal.
Who said, you brought this up, and it was something that you had heard on a podcast or something like this, specifically about parents or people you don't see very often. And you think, okay, what's the average lifespan of somebody in my family? Okay, my grandparents lived into their mid-80s. So my dad is 70, which means hopefully 15 to 20 more years, right? How often do I see my dad? A couple times a year. If it's 3 or 4 times a year just because of schedules and all this kind of stuff, then that means I have something like 45 to 80 visits with my dad. And that's it. I mean, you can count that on a couple hands. So that really kind of made me think, like, it's not the things we eat, it's the time that we've spent. And those visits are numbered. You know, that time together is numbered, especially for people that live further away from their parents. That could even be less.
And in reality, we don't know that there will be a tomorrow.
Right, and it sounds cliche and it sounds trite and like live each moment like it's the last moment or whatever, but we know when you kind of put a clock on it.
Yeah, we know someone who had a death in the family and the man was 45. You know, it happens, and that's the scary reality. So you can think about that with your parents, but then there's also you don't know how many you're going to have left because we can't tell the future.